Obviously not the way we wanted to start. A disappointing game, a lot to clean up, and that's what we'll do.
Coach, I know you always say you want to recognize and you want to watch the replay of things. Did you get a chance to look at the iPad after the pick six? And if so, what did you see? Was it a different scheme they ran, a good play out there?
He made a good play. He jumped up and we were throwing a look pass out to Wandell and came off the edge, jumped up, made a nice play.
It looked Dave's like he had a lot of low balls in the dirt, Daniel. What did you see out there without looking at the film?
Yeah, I'd say that I'm going to go back, watch the tape, see what we can do better. Obviously, there's a lot, so that's what we'll do. Starts with me.
Did you ever consider taking Daniel out of the game?
No.
You look sort of unsettled, indecisive. I mean, I know you watched the tape, you're calling the plays. Were they doing something different than you guys expected defensively, or why do you think that was?
No, they actually didn't pressure that much. Pressured a few times. Again, I'm going to go back, watch the tape, try to make the corrections and be better.
Brian, you spent a lot of the offseason, you put an emphasis on throwing the ball down the field. You threw, I think it was 0 balls, 20-plus yards in the air.
Yeah.
Why do you think that was?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're going to go back and watch it. We've certainly called plays. Sometimes they've taken them away. We got to do a better job all the way around. Starts with me.
Or was it something you?
Well, they played a bunch of soft shell, split safety stuff. They did so. But again, I'm going to go back, watch it. We can do everything better, but it all starts with me.
Even though they play that, do you still want to see your team take some of those shots down the field? Is it something at times where you have to take that risk and you have to?
Yeah, I want to see us play as good as we can play, Jordan, whatever that may be. And we didn't do that today.
Can you talk about the 9 penalties that you guys had today?
Yeah, penalties hurt. Either keep drives alive, or back you up on offense, get put in unfavorable situations. So a lot to clean up.
Overall, Brian, what would be your message to your team after this ball game?
Yeah, I thought we prepared well. I thought they did good effort. I thought the defense played hard. We gave up a pick six down there, and but there's a lot of things to clean up. So again, I got to do a better job all the way around, and that's what I'll do.
Any additional disappointment in it being a night for the 100 best players in franchise history, the celebration of team?
No, I think when you lose, you're always disappointed. So, again, had a good week of prep. Came out, didn't get the job done today, and that falls on me.
Brian, this team seemed eager to, there's a lot of negativism outside the building about what this team can be. This team seemed eager to try to quiet that. And the boos fairly early, and then, do you think that maybe unnerved some players a little bit?
No, look, our job is to go out there and perform, and we didn't do that.
Brian, what did you see out of Darnold today?
They kept him in good situations. He made a couple nice plays down there to Jefferson on the V route, and they stayed on track. Didn't have that many plays, but did a nice job.
How did you feel about the protection of Daniel Jones with the sacks?
Yeah, I thought, again, let me go back and look at it. I thought the line communicated well. There might have been 1 or 2, but sacks are a team stat.
What was the thought process in the back-to-back quarterback runs there? You had the ball around midfield in the second quarter.
Yeah, we've been working on this one for a while on third, and I'd say 1 to 3, a little trap play from empty. So that was going to be one of our first third down calls. We've practiced it and didn't finish it.
What do you say to the idea that this is an extension of last year? It looked very similar offensively.
Yeah, I'd say last year. Focused on this game, and a lot to clean up, obviously.
Right, on that drive, why did you punt there? It was 4th and 3 from the 49 field.
Thought it was the best thing to do.
Coach, when you go back and look at it, are you looking to see if the receivers are finding the soft zone to sit versus keep drifting? It looked like a few times they drifted given the way the zone was playing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and look at it. I know Wandell was in the right spot most of the time on some of that soft stuff. But, again, let's go back and watch the tape. A lot to fix.
Brian, how did you think Neighbors looked out there today?
One more time?
How did you think Malik Neighbors looked today?
Yeah, again, we just got done here. He made plays on the ball when he had an opportunity to, and we'll go back and look at it.
Brian, where's your confidence in Daniel right now?
Yeah, I'd say just overall we have to do a better job, and that starts with me.
How concerned are you about his confidence level, if at all?
Yeah, I'd say, look, we got to do a better job all the way around. He'll learn from the tape, and we'll be better next week.
Why should the fans feel confident that this will turn around from today?
Yeah, look, I can't talk for anybody else. I know what we're going to do. We're going to come back in on tomorrow morning, go to work, learn, have a good week of practice, and do everything we can do to get ready for week 2.
This was your first game calling the plays, not in the preseason, first time.
Yeah.
Did everything go well, in the communication and
No,
all
we
that
lost
stuff?
by a lot and didn't score, so it wasn't good enough.
As far as just the mechanics of it?
What did you see from Burns and Thibodeau?
I'd have to go back and look at it.
I didn't make a play.
Again, we'll talk about that here with the coaching staff tomorrow, but Gunnar didn't either. Gunnar got hurt in pregame, fielded a punt, so we'll have discussions about that.
You say that Micah was injury related? You're kind of grouping him in with Gunnar.
Yeah, I'd say we're going to meet here tomorrow, and we'll discuss it.
Was he available to play though? Like, were you okay with him playing physically like that?
Yeah, I'd say they had 51 plays. I'd say we're going to go with Darius to start out, see how it went, and that's where we're at with it.
This Gunnar, was that a big surprise? I mean, he came in with the injury, and he just really...
Yeah, no, it just happened. It happened in pregame. I walked over to him, saw it happen, went in, checked with the trainers, and couldn't go.
Did you feel that left you short? I mean, Darius has done it, but he didn't look very comfortable back there.
Yeah, that's our backup. So.
Why do you guys only have 51 men on the roster?
Yeah, it was roster management relative to some of the guys that we released or put on the practice squad. So we'll revisit that tomorrow.
Dave's on the one play coming out of the third quarter. And you had a 3rd and long. You stopped them, looked like you were going to get the ball back in that situation, and Thibodeau got called for a face mask. Did you get a look at what happened?
No, I think it was Burns.
Well, they announced Burns, and then they changed it to Thibodeau. Yeah.
So again, you're going to get calls. You're not going to get calls. At the end of the day, we got to do a better job. It starts with me.
Are you surprised at this result? I mean, you changed your practice schedule and regimen. You guys worked hard in the summer. Does this catch you off guard at all?
Yeah, well, look, you got to do a good job to give yourself a chance, and obviously we didn't. So no excuses. Give Minnesota credit. I didn't do a good enough job, and we'll work hard to fix it.
Is there anything when you walk out of here that you say, okay, well, at least we did that. At least we could do that well?
Not at this time, no.
Coach, what was it about the 12 men? You got one of the penalties, 12 in the huddle, and then you had to delay a game out there.
Put it all on me.
Brian, what would your message be to the fans right now?
Yeah, we got to do a better job. That's what we're going to work on doing.
Couple more.
Brian, not that you're looking for excuses, but on Adore, the pass interference, that looked like a questionable call. What did you think?
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on the officiating. I thought Adore tried to do the right thing. Again, it's a bang play, and they called it.
How much does it take out of a team when they go 99 yards the way they did that drive?
Yeah, you'd love to hold them back there and make them punt it and get an opportunity, points expected. But, that was a long one. They executed well, and something we got to fix.
Will you consider a quarterback change as you review this game?
Yeah, we're gonna watch everything, Pat. That's not in my mind.